Hey everyone, Darren here, aka Irish Latino Reacts, Irish on the bottom, Latin American on top, and today we are watching episode 5 of Firefly. So pretty short intro today, guys. I just want to touch on 4 quick topics. The first one being, I've said a couple times in the past that I can't wait for River to have more substantial dialogue, and some people took issue with that, saying that her dialogue is substantial, you just have to pay more attention to the hidden meaning behind it. You asshat. Last part I added. And so I realized that using the word substantial was a mistake because it misconstrued the point I was trying to make. All I really meant was that I can't wait for her to have, for lack of a better term, more normal dialogue, less cryptic. Because one, I think it would point to the fact that she's healing, because I hate seeing her in distress. And two, it would give me some insight into the person she was before her traumatic experiences. And I'm sure she was a lovely person, and I just want to see some of that. So last episode, I feel like I quasi got my wish in some weird way, some little way. Obviously, she was using an accent, so I didn't get to see her true self, but I think I got a small glimpse into her personality, and I definitely got a big glimpse into her intellect. I mean, her being able to think on the fly like that to diffuse a situation was an astounding thing to see. I loved it. I loved it. And thinking about it, I think it may be my favorite scene in the series so far. All right. You guys are right. The sword fight looking bad makes sense. Mal has never used a sword before, and Art was just toying with him. I guess I just needed something to criticize last episode about, because otherwise, it would have been a perfect episode for me. Over the last couple of videos, people have been mentioning that the narration intros are not included on the DVDs, which is kind of wild to me. I guess if you watch the show on television, you got them, but I'm sure a healthy part of the fan base skipped the Fox debacle and are only familiar with the show on the DVDs. Some of you have even said that you've only ever seen them for the first time here on this channel, so I am happy that my channel could do that for you. So the actress who plays Kay-Winnett Lee Fry, Jewel State, does not like strawberries. I find it odd for someone to have a distaste for strawberries, but that being said, my favorite athlete of all time, Tom Brady, also does not like them. So, okay, to each his own. And as an aside, if anyone is interested, over on my Patreon, I did shoot a video of my musings of Super Bowl 59. I am a Giants sports fan. I'd like to thank all of my Patreon supporters for always supporting me. If you are interested in joining them to get access to full-length reactions early, there's a link down in the description below. There's also a dirt cheap $1 a month option, which is just there for the sake of supporting me. If you're watching this over on YouTube and you are not yet subscribed, please really consider doing so. Helps out the channel so much. I know you hear that everywhere, but it's so much more true for such a small channel as mine. Also leave a like and leave a comment down below letting me know not just what you thought of the episode, but what you thought of my reaction to it. So, without further ado, let's get into episode 5 of Firefly.
Terraformed a whole
All right,
galaxy.
same narrative intro
Some rich and flush
as
with the new
before.
technologies.
Previously,
You're a shepherd. Thought the outfit.
Oh, there's a recap now? Oh, I remember. Some people are like, don't look at this. Okay. Ooh, force field. Tam Estate 11 years ago. Okay. Oh, is this
We're in trouble.
That's Simon and that's River. That has to be.
We got cut off.
She wants to play,
We
Simon.
need to resort to cannibalism.
That was fast. Don't we have rations or anything?
That's wrong.
It's from the book, River.
Oh, is
No,
that
the book is wrong.
is that who I think it is?
Person is fallacious.
Is that a young Zac Efron? Fuck off.
So, how'd the Independents cut us off?
They were using dinosaurs.
Jen taught a guay.
Language, young man.
Sorry, Dad. The Independents attacked us with dinosaurs.
Simon lost his head in the heat of battle.
I'm a big fan of Zac Efron. The Neighbors movies, great.
If I had a dedicated source box, it wouldn't short out. I lost half my essay.
Yes, and you'd have access to any Tien Deux that filtered in from the cortex. I absolutely forbid it.
Dad.
Dad.
I will not have it in my house. But since your mother's already ordered you one, I guess I should give up the fantasy that this is my house.
Are you kidding?
You will repay me by becoming a brilliant doctor.
Oh.
That's the deal.
That's it?
Dedicated source box, brilliant doctor.
When do I?
Many years.
Dad, this is so Dabianhua. It's really gonna.
I know. You think I'd let you work with something second rate?
Thank you.
You're worth it.
All right. He doesn't seem like.
Now, do you think it's possible
Such an
for you two
asshole.
geniuses to give your tired old dad a couple minutes quiet?
No! No, I don't want to know.
It's okay.
It's not okay. You can't just dig into me, shove 20 needles in my eyes, and ask me what I see.
I'm just gonna give you a smoother.
Hey, Frankie.
Not him.
We got our cattle still. I like it.
It's just a bad day.
No, bad day is when someone's yelling spooks the cattle. Understand? You ever see cattle stampede when they got no place to run? It's kind of like a meat grinder. And it loses half our herd. As soon as we unload, she can holler until our ears bleed. Although I would take it as a kindness if she didn't.
Human body can be drained.
For a split second, I thought she was flipping him off.
Gag her if you have to. A trade to be done.
I'm glad we're seeing the cattle thing. I wasn't sure if they were going to like brush over that, like, oh yeah, that was a successful mission. Now it's on to the next thing. But
You see that? Fancy vessels such as that don't land here unless they got something to sell.
okay, seems to be in the backwoods a bit. I like that. I love that about this show. I want to look up the chord progression. I'm interested in that. Someone mentioned that it was interesting in the comments.
You know, they walk just as easy if you lead them.
I like smacking them.
Hope this corral's strong enough to hold them. Shepherd's a purely figurative title, you know.
Next time we smuggle stock, let's make it something smaller.
Yeah, we should start dealing in those black market beagles.
So are they responsible for them, you know, even beyond letting them off the ship?
Many souls.
Cattle on the ship 3 weeks, she don't go near them. Suddenly we're on Jianying and she's got a driving need to commune with the beasts.
They weren't cows inside. They were waiting to be, but they forgot. Now they see sky and they remember what they are.
Ah.
Is it bad that what she said makes perfect sense to me?
What are you doing?
I'm fixing to do some business. Can't be herding these steers and your sister, too.
She didn't mean any harm.
I never figured she did, but when a man engages in clandestine dealings, he has his preference for things being smooth. She makes things not be smooth.
I'm very sorry if she tipped off anyone about your cunningly concealed herd of cows.
Why don't you take your sister for a little walk? Closest alliance is the cruiser Magellan, hours out from here, and I promise you, they ain't coming to a back road like Janya.
Still, I'm not sure it's such a wise suggestion.
Might not want to mistake it for a suggestion. Don't worry, we won't leave without you.
High tension there now, huh?
What is this, a duck?
It's a swan. You think this would make a nice gift?
A gift? For whom?
Simon?
Oh, for Simon.
I didn't say that.
You don't do a very good job of hiding your interest.
Just so sly. You just
wonder
want
what
to take
that
a
means.
bite out of him all over, you know?
Careful.
Morning, you two.
Don't usually see you two out and about flying outside.
That's
So
true.
we're trying something different.
Okay, for
River-
river's sake.
That's a post holer. You dig holes for posts.
It's dirty and sharp.
It's not that sharp.
Good God, they're asking money for this crap. I consider this fun. It's fun being forced to the ass end of the galaxy to get to live on a piece of Lasso wreck. We
Come on.
molded protein.
Oh.
And be bullied around by our PN.
That was a mistake.
Captain. It's fun.
That was a mistake.
Serenity ain't Lissa.
No, I didn't mean.
Yeah, you did. You meant everything you just said.
Oof, oof, oof.
Well, no. Actually, I was being ironic. So, in the strictest sense,
You were
I
being
didn't.
mean. Is what?
Uh-oh, Simon. You
And if
done
that's what you
fucked
think of
up.
This life,
You done messed up,
then you can't think much of them that choose it, can you?
Wow.
River?
This isn't the last time. Last time with cows.
This be the Grange brothers. Look, we're in the mood for beefsteak. They ain't well fed. Scrawny.
Really?
Wow.
They's branded.
Well, you boys are hitting all the selling points.
20 ahead.
That's an amusing figure. In light of you already agreed on 30 with Badger.
That's before we've seen them. They're atrophied. Standing around on a ship for near a month.
Problem?
No. About a minute from now, we'll agree on 25.
Maybe you should have kept him on the ship first, Mal. I wonder where this was filmed. This looks really cool. Obviously, classic Western town. Love it, love it. His vest,
officers?
his vest actually fits in a little bit. Don't you guys think? Not sure about his shoes.
I can go to 25. You seem like clean and virtuous boys. Done.
Marcus and Nathaniel Grange, you are both wanted in connection to the illegal killing of Rance Durbin. You are bound by law to stand down.
Now who's gonna buy your cattle? Oh, it's Carnival.
Oh no, it's giving me Midsummer vibes.
Hopefully this turns a bit different than that movie. Memorizing the steps. I really like the music. Hey, maybe you found not the cure, but music. Gotta be something to that.
Situation. Who are you? Just a bystander?
Oh, Zoe, you got them involved. Though you probably saved their lives, so. I mean, I wonder if they have any way to play music on the ship. Well, this is the future. They gotta have some way. What are their options, though? Some Daft Punk? I like the juxtaposition of these two scenes going on right now. Did River just do a split? Or was about to? It seemed. The angle. Oh! Oh no! Oh my god. Book. Oh, that. Oh, that's like the second worst thing that could happen now. Oh, fuck. And you told
Stay with me, Shepard.
Simon to take a walk.
Afraid I might be needing a preacher.
What's going on? Oh, God. Shepard.
All good.
Don't you worry, Shepard. Captain and Zoe got lots of experience with this kind of thing. Seen a lot worse in the war.
Mm-hmm. Good point. Oh, is that cardiac arrest? I feel like that's gonna be a tough thing to act. I mean, no one's like, where's Simon yet?
Wash, I want you to go to town, see if you can find that Ginseng Young, the doctor.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Why do they want Simon?
It's Ransom you want. I
Yeah, Ransom's kind of gonna be my first.
You don't understand. My sister.
Your sister is fine, Simon.
She's not fine.
Okay.
Didn't you look at the letters?
Flashback.
Look at the letters.
These letters that he
Looking
was.
at letters.
Yeah.
These phrases, they don't sound anything like her.
Mm-hmm.
They're misspelled. She started correcting my spelling when she was 3.
If they heard you talking like this at the hospital, it could affect your entire future.
Who cares about my future?
You're gonna throw all that away? Everything you've worked for your whole life?
He was right. He was right.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Found you.
No, run! Run! Go!
Oh no.
Where's the doctor? Why isn't he with you?
He wasn't in town, wasn't anywhere.
He was in town. We saw him there. Him and River. I can show you.
Town's not that big, Kaylee. Believe me when I say he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Settlers up in the hills take people sometimes. We're going.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What about Simon and River?
Forget them.
Oh, he means.
Already lost 2 people today.
He means we're going from the planet. I thought it was like we're going to get them. Oh my God, Mal. You kidding me? Shit. Oh my God.
See there? No one's coming for you.
That sucks. God damn it, Mal.
That bad.
Battle wounds are nothing new to me, preacher. I've seen men live with a dozen holes in them this size.
It must not have hit his heart.
Surely is.
Where's the doctor? Not back yet.
We don't make him hurry for the little stuff.
Good. Hurry a little.
You know where you can find what you need.
Don't recall inviting you onto the bridge.
You didn't. Mal, you know where you can find a doctor. You know exactly.
He was dumb enough to get himself grabbed in broad daylight. Don't have time to be beating the trees looking for him now. No assurance we'd find him or that he wouldn't need a doctor himself.
Speak some sense into him,
I'm not
Anara.
talking about Simon.
Oh.
I'm talking about medical facilities.
That's not an option.
It doesn't matter what you want. He's dying. And we need a doctor now.
What are they talking about?
Look at what we got. We got ourselves a doctor. A real doctor.
They're back in town? They took him back in
Get
town?
him straight.
Can I?
Sure. He's out, though.
He did this for me once.
Yeah, that's true.
But we're headed for hell. Right?
Captain will come up with a plan.
That's good, right?
Possible you're not recalling some of his previous plans.
We left them back there. Don't seem right.
No, just not. Is that an Alliance ship? Since they don't have Simon and River.
Alliance Cruiser Magellan, this is Firefly Transport Serenity, requesting permission for docking.
I don't figure it's as fancy as you used to, but...
Praise the Lord.
Dorlee here will show you what's what.
Well, who are you?
This is River. Has there been is there a sickness here?
Well, mostly people heal on their own, but sometimes...
Sometimes you need a doctor. Bring me light and any supplies you have.
All right, Simon. Good for you, man. Good for you. Help these people. I mean, I know it's not right with them snatching you, but...
What's your business?
We're a supply ship, freelance. Had an accident this morning, crewman got hurt.
We need medical help.
Official seal's out of date, Captain Harbatkin.
We ain't been
That's
through a
a
checkpoint
fake.
in a while, sir. You gonna see to my man?
We aren't an emergency facility, Captain. Our services aren't available simply to anyone.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that.
Met by ident.
Okay, all right. We're gonna learn something new about Book here.
Get this man to the infirmary at once.
Okay. Okay.
That bandage clean now, you understand?
Good boy,
She's
Simon.
not quite right, is she?
She's been through some trauma.
She won't get a good conversation out of Ruby, I can tell you that much. That little girl's mute.
Curious,
A place
curious.
like this might be good for your sister. Quiet, safe, a place where folks take care of each other.
And snatch each other.
Yes. Seems like a lovely little community of kidnappers.
It's the way of life in my findings that journeys end when and where they want to, and that's where you make your home.
So what do you figure? Shepard's got some kind of connection with the Alliance?
Mm-hmm.
Know what it looks like. Still, it'd surprise me if he did.
Yeah, I want to learn more about Book. Let's go. Come on. Give it to me, show. Give it to me.
River?
Ruby, I'll check out back.
River, don't...
You guys must be hungry by now.
Here. Stain your dress.
Little tiny grapes.
You have to eat.
My dad has a grapevine.
Hodgeberries.
Okay. And the grapes come out really small like
Do you
that,
remember
but
when we
it's,
found those giant hodgeberry bushes on
it
the
is
Camerson's
the
estate?
best taste in the world.
And we
man.
thought they'd grown wild, but...
I took you away from there.
No.
I know I did.
Hmm.
You don't think I do, but
Getting my wish here.
I get confused. I remember everything. I remember too much. Some of it can't be quantified, and there's secrets, and
It's okay.
you gave up everything you had to find me. You found me broken. You gave up everything you had.
Mimi, everything I have is right here.
You need to eat. Keep up your strength. We won't be here long.
These are better than the Camberson's berries.
They are. They're poison. You believed her. Made a face.
You are such a brat.
You get to bed now. There's a house set aside for you.
Oh, wow.
I've been looking for a doctor for a good while, so things are ready.
Wow. All right. All right.
Her sister got killed. Mother got crazy, killed the sister.
Oh, wow.
Ruby talked to you, honey? It's true what she's saying. Poor woman went out of her mind, tried to kill her 2 girls. Ruby lived. You are an angel. No one's been able to get Ruby to speak even a peep.
Did she get her to speak? I'm kind
That's what it is.
Curious.
Ruby doesn't talk.
I don't understand. If Ruby didn't talk, how do you know?
My sister's... She's very good at...
And they shall speak truths and whisper secrets, and you will know them by their crafts.
Man, she gonna start worshiping River?
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Oh. God damn it. Oh, it was one of those 2 options. Frankie's hiding behind the mic.
We got the wave at the Friedlichs. I had to leave your mother at the dinner table.
I'm sorry, Dad. You know, I would never have tried to save River's life if I had known there was a dinner party at risk.
And I had to walk through that door which goes on my permanent profile. Are you trying to destroy this family?
I didn't realize it would be so easy.
Ooh.
You were in a blackout zone.
Talking to someone who might be able to help River.
Blackout
going
zone.
right back there.
Haven't heard that term
This is
yet.
a slippery slope, young man. You have no idea how far down you can go, and you're not taking us with you.
Meaning what?
I won't come for you again.
Where's River?
This is lunacy. You're supposed to be the teacher here. What exactly is it that you teach?
What's going on, woman? Why are you knocking us from our beds this hour?
The new doctor's sister's a witch. She read Ruby's mind, so I think she could...
No, River is not a witch. She's just a troubled girl.
You're not a witch, are you?
He was sick, and he was getting better.
Might want to stop
You were
talking.
alone in the room with him.
This girl reads minds and spins falsehoods. She's a witch, and we must purge the devil from her with fire.
Has River talked about burning in her musings in the past?
You're gonna be fine, Shepard. Lions patched you up. Yeah, they let us come, and they let us go.
Oh, wow, they're already gone.
What kind of ident card gets a second reception and send off? You like to tell me what really happened?
I surely would. Maybe someday I will.
Oh, come on.
It's good to be home.
Oh, wow. He already thinks the Serenity's home? Considers it home? That's nice.
Simpler.
What's gonna make them go back for Simon and River, I wonder?
Take me instead. Take my life for hers.
If she's a witch, that's not gonna work, Simon.
No! Get away from her!
Nice. Yeah, let's go, Simon. Come on.
She has done nothing to you! If she dies tonight, it won't be God's will that killed her. It'll be you!
Come on, someone stand up for them. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen here?
It's not gonna stop us, Doctor.
Digging holes for posts.
This is not happening, right?
Light it.
This is not...
Time to go.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. What made them change their mind?
Fears the guy who's just in the nick of time. What does that make us?
Big damn heroes, sir.
Ain't we just? Sorry to interrupt, folks. Y'all got something that belongs to us, and we'd like it back. Y'all see the man hanging out of the spaceship with the really big gun? Man's looking to kill some folks. But really, it's his will y'all should worry about thwarting.
Gotta say, Doctor, talent for alienating folks is near miraculous.
Yes, I'm very proud.
Gun her down.
The girl is a witch.
Yeah, but she's our witch. So cut her the hell down.
Cut her the fuck down. Okay. So let's hear it.
I've moved into his room.
Why'd you go back for him, Mel?
So finally, a decent wound on this ship, and I miss out.
Huh.
I'm sorry.
Well, you were busy trying to get yourself lit on fire. It happens.
Oh, come on, Mel.
Captain, why did you come back for us?
You're on my crew.
Yeah, but you don't even like me. Why'd you come back?
And you left.
You're on my crew. Why are we still talking about this? Chow's in 10. Let me the dress.
I gotta get more than that. Do not say that that's it. Something had to have changed his mind. Oh, I'm pretty hungry right now. That looks good. All right, all right. Leave me hanging, why don't you? All right, let's talk about episode 5, shall we? All right, episode 5 down. I really like this one a lot. Definitely out of all the episodes so far, it's the one that's given us the most Western setting. Obviously, it's not even really close. Love that vibe. Who doesn't love the Western vibe? And they really gave it to us with the town and the little gift shop kind of thing. Wish we could have seen a saloon. That would have been sweet. But the cattle were still there. And then it kind of hit us with a very superstitious vibe towards the end, them believing in witchcraft and whatnot, which makes sense. I'm not saying that in like the Old West in America that really meshed, but I think it's kind of a cool flavor to combine those two things. I actually was in Salem for Halloween, not the actual Halloween because that's just nuts, but the beginning of October a couple of years ago. And it's my neck of the woods because I am a New Englander, but I hadn't been to Salem specifically in a long time. And my wife loves all that stuff. So we saw the graves of I think 19 people who unfortunately lost their lives in the Salem witch trials, the superstitious nature of that time period, the late 1660s. But yeah, so back to the episode. Sorry for that digression. Let's see. We got some flashbacks with Simon and River. We saw them as kids, which was great. And I can't believe there was Zac Efron right there. So I'm glad we got some of that. Then a few more flashbacks with Simon looking at the letters, trying to convince his parents that River is saying something in code. And she definitely was. He was right. And his parents are aloof. And I don't like them. And then finally we get the one where is Simon? He's seen a blackout zone. Was that the blackout zone, or was he in one and then he was in this kind of halfway place? His father said he had to walk through this door that puts a permanent black mark on his record, which, like, I wish that was fleshed out a little more, definitely. And I definitely wished what was fleshed out was why Mal changed his mind to turn back for him. I mean, I do feel a little blue balled with that. I mean, because they already got Book medical attention and he's going to be okay, and he already chose to leave them behind. So I don't know why he would have changed his mind, especially after what Jane said. It's going to be a lot easier not traveling with fugitives for a numerous amount of reasons. So I hope we get that in the next episode or at some point. I have a feeling we won't, though. I don't know. That's just my guess there. So that'd be too bad. Let's see. The Alliance. I can't believe they used that, or they went there. This episode went there for them to get medical attention to Book. So that was pretty crazy. And so now, what's Book's backstory? His ident card, if it was called, identification card. Duh. Of course, that's what it was called. What does that say about his past? And Book seemed to have admitted that, yeah, there is something in my past because he told Mal Maybe I'll tell you someday. So hopefully we learn that. Though, you know, with the show being canceled so unceremoniously early, we might not once again. So I don't know. I guess I'm already starting to feel the sadness, folks. I'm only through episode 5, but that is already officially a third of the way through, not counting the movie, I guess. But yeah, I'm already can start to feel sad about this not getting more runtime, this show. So that really sucks. But I am thoroughly enjoying it as well. Which is obvious. I'm trying to say what else. Let's see. Kaylee having a crush on Simon is really fun, really cool, and you know Simon definitely. Ooh, wow. He put his fist in his mouth there, calling the Serenity such a horrible thing, or at least I'd like to think it's horrible. And yeah, that's not what Kaylee wants to hear. And yeah, some of his true colors or true thoughts did come out there. I agree with Kaylee that if he thinks about this life, he probably, the way he does, the way he expressed himself, he probably thinks about the people who choose to live that life in a similar way. So Kaylee was very astute there and perceptive, I would say. So good for her. Yeah, it was Inara who convinced Mal to use the Alliance, so I guess that's good. They have fake papers, so that was clear. All right, is that everything I can talk about for this episode? I think so. I think I'm going to leave it there. Of course, you know, if I forget anything or think of anything, I'll give you guys that in the intro to next episode. And of course, you guys always give me good new stuff to talk about in the intros from your wonderful, wonderful comments. Thank you for watching this reaction with me here on YouTube. If you are not yet subscribed, please really consider doing so. It really helps out the channel. And I know every channel says that, but it is so much more true for the small ones like mine. Also, please leave a like and leave a comment down below letting me know not only what you thought of this episode, but what you thought of my reaction to it. All right, everyone. I will catch you all in the next reaction.